Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday afternoon. Lazy Sunday here. It's pouring rain, and I thought this might be a good time. The little one's napping. I got a little extra time after that to sit down and work on this Iceland course that is on a bit of a deadline that's sneaking up. I think it's due in like a month today, so we got to get moving. Bit of an impromptu stream, as they usually seem to be, because I can't seem to hold a schedule. Hard with a 2-year-old. But yeah, I'm going to work on the Iceland course, and that is probably it today. Yeah, so we're just gonna work on design, hang out, chat, and we'll go from there. So let's get into it. Let's do it right now. All right. Hutch and TaylorMade, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. We got a little music going in the background. Go. Let's move this down there. There we go. Beautiful. All right, good afternoon, everybody. So I have solved the file size problem that was a big thing when we last talked, which I think was like a week and a half ago is when we did our last design stream. So basically I took out all the multi-planted grass and replaced it with some single planted I took out all the single planted grass and just kind of replaced it with some multi. And I think it looks basically the same, and I've saved 35% plant meters. So I did copy paste a little bit. I also went a little nuts up here. I might end up taking that out, but she's coming along. So I would say I have the first 5 holes like 95 to 100% complete. I'll take you on a little tour of the first 5. So yeah, this is a brand new course that's going to be making its way to Divot Derby and multiplayer playlists soon. Oh, some of that grass is way too big. I think we're gonna have to cut some of that down. We're gonna have to cut some of that down. Let's do that right now before we forget. It looks pretty bad. Turn down this music, it's a little loud. Loud for me. Right, so to the grass. That one definitely stuck out as being way too big. Yeah, I would say all of this in here is probably at least that close to the playing surface. Just looks a little Jurassic Park-ish. So we're going to cut some of that down a bit. Same with these. These plants are too big. Okay. Other than that, I think 1 looks all right. Heading into 2. 2 is a fun little par 5. I took a picture of this one for YouTube earlier. Lightning Zing, what's up? Port Mirren, Wales. Oh, congrats on your new course. Not sure if we'll get time to get to it today. We might, but I do need to get going on design today, as I am on a deadline for this course. So we'll see. We'll see. So, Charlie, I feel like your fairways are always really naturally undulating. How do you hand sculpt them? Well, this course I've implored a little trick where you can lay down fairway and it doesn't auto flatten itself. I do have a tutorial on how to do that in Course Design 201 if you want to check that out. So that definitely helps. So yeah, it's not all hand sculpted, but I mean, most of it is. Most of it is. And I really think as new designers, that's where people struggle the most, is just on those small little sculpts. The micro sculpts, as people call them. Oh, there's a giant purple Andre in the back that looks atrocious. Oh, I don't have secrets at all. I'm not a secret keeper. I want to share my knowledge with people. I learned it from somebody, so I'm gonna, give it right back. It's never supposed to be secrets. It's not like I want people to never be as good a designer as me. There's plenty of people that are already way better designers than me. I don't hide too many things. That's why I stream so much. You guys see exactly what I do. So there is no secrets, no nothing. Okay. So I think 3 looks good. What's up, Ben? Lisi, what's up? Get some of the Euros in here today. A bit more of a Euro-friendly time. What is it, like 8 o'clock there? 8:30? Oh, there's a good shot. All right. I got this fun little par 3 here. I love this green. This is a fun little green. The planting is maybe a bit overgrown, I think. I think some of the plants are maybe just a little too big. Tailor-made for life is a knucklehead. Welcome, my friend. Appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes, the Phil emotes. And yeah, I just appreciate the support. If you guys are not a follower to, or a subscriber to the Crazy Connect 1985 YouTube page, if you like my stuff, please follow. I'm less than 150 followers away from 10,000. And I got a little video I'm planning on making for 10,000 that I think a lot of people will be interested in. So keep going. Sprat, what's up? Some of the greens from last night, I don't think they're that bad. Look at this shot. Whoa. Yeah, that CC course from last night were some nasty greens. There's a rock hanging. I just saw that. That was odd. What the hell happened here? I do like those rocks. I guess I just didn't. That was weird. Clickbait thumbnail? Yes. Just the practice my face. How's that? There's a few I can pick from there. I just don't get those YouTube thumbnails. I cannot bring myself to do that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, some of these purple Andres got a little big. They got a little big. Might skip it. Tough greens. They are tough. I played my rounds last night on over on Twitch actually, and they went quite well. Three rounds went well. Published the course twice. One standard, one tour. but the standard version was gone. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's better. That's better. Okay. I think we're ready to get going on 6 here. But okay. All right, 6. So, 6, I've got a bit of an idea of what I wanted to do. It's going to be a shorter, fairly tight par 4, where a lot of the stuff on the left is going to come into play. Not 100% sure what I'm going to do there yet. 7, I'm pretty lost. That's not an overly exciting piece of land for a par 3. 8 will be a fun little downhiller, but I got to be sure I don't want to make it look too much like 5, because right now it's doing the exact same thing. So we do have to. We might even change the direction of 8. I mean, I have not put a ton of thought into the back 9 at all. There's some fun holes here. There are some fun holes here. So, hey Stan, what's up, man? Shout out from the UK. Thank you guys. It's been a while since I've done a UK friendly stream, as I'm usually streaming at like 4 in the morning your time. So, okay, Brady, what's up, man? Good to see everybody. Welcome along. Make sure you like the video if you like what you're seeing. Helps with the algorithm. Helps get more people in here. So let's do it. All right, so 4 a.m. streams are, yeah, I guess if you have a toddler, they're also UK friendly, aren't they? I guess near the tail end, you guys are just waking up, so it's more the Eastern time zone that's been getting hit lately, because I usually don't start till 11 p.m. their time. Okay. All right, so how far do I want to go out here? I'm thinking, do I go wide? Maybe a couple cross bunkers. I kind of like... Well, I don't like what this is doing, but... a blind tee shot might be might be interesting. What is it, 220? Or do I bring it out here a little further? I think I might. Quick front 9 flyover, yeah. Just let me flatten this out of here a bit. And then I'll give you a little tour. Raise that up a bit. Trying to figure out what my driving angle is going to be. If I bring it out maybe here more. And we've got a ton of space out here, so I think we actually utilize this. And I can make the fairway fairly wide, and that can give us a little bit more option-wise for choices and shots into the green. So I don't want it to be completely blind. But I do want like a very slight uphill. That's about right. Okay. I need this in, I think, in like a month. Like a month today, I think was the date. So we gotta get moving. All right, so what I would like. Just trying to think of how I want to shape this screen. I kind of want a drive that plays a little bit more over here to be the preferred drive, but a bit more dangerous drive. So I think we'll make it a little bit deeper here. Yeah, we might need an extension, Ben. I think I'm gonna ask for a week. Do you look at the proximity of other fairways for tee shots? I mean, I always keep it in mind. I always keep it in mind. Okay. Ben's Halloween course is pretty sweet looking. Something like that. I mean, that's actually giving you quite a wide berth here at the back too. I might even cut it here. Make it a pretty small one. Yeah, that's not really giving me... It's kind of giving you good options either way, which is fine. But I do kind of want this to be a fairly steep drop off here. Like, I want this to be death if you're down here. We may have to carve back some of the planting, but I want that just to be a nasty little steep drop. So, you know, you do have a better angle here because then this is, you're not taking that on, where if you're heading from here, that's a bit more in play. If you tug a gray fast, I think that's probably good. Figs is here. Looks great what I've seen after Thieves. A lot to live up to. Thieves landing is gonna be tough to top. I think that was my best one by far. I think this one will still be good, but all right, fly over. Where do you want it to fly over? All right, so here's one. Short little par 4. Very undulating fairway here, so bit of a nice easy start. Not too much here. Should be an easy birdie hole to kick things off. And then from here, you've got another par 5. First par 5, big cross bunker here you got to worry about. Definitely in play. And then from there, a bit of an interesting green, I think, here. A little bit well protected by some mounding and stuff. So I think that'll make for some interesting shots into the green. I've been really trying to work on my green undulations and trying to create interesting rollouts, and you know, it only took me 7 years to figure this out, but we got there. 3 is a very picturesque short par 4. A good drive with a tailwind can even get you onto the green, but the landing spot's probably about there. And then just make sure you're kind of on the right tier here. I might make this green a little bit more difficult. Right now it's playing pretty easy. So that's 3. We got to do something here, but 4 is our first little par 3. I think it's a beauty. So up and over into an interestingly shaped green, I think. Very undulated, lots of breaks. So I think this is going to play as a tricky par 3. We had to put a pin there at the back. That's pin 1, so good luck. And then 5 is another par 5. Thanks, Stuart. Another par 5, playing along the cliffside here. Bit of a camber towards the cliff, so you got to be careful. Widen the fairway here. Your landing spot probably will be here. And then you've got a pretty nice second shot up the hill. Bunkers back left, short right, protecting a very small green. So that's what we got so far. I think it's all right. But a lot of work still. A lot of work still. All right, so let's start planning out a fairway here. Thank you, Jamie. Oh, Pat figured out how to work the YouTube. How to build waterfall. Oh, jeez. Live and uncensored is here. What's up, man? Okay, what am I gonna do here? I think what I'm actually gonna do is I want to make do a little bit more planting here. I just gave you a shout out. The kiddo, no, I was up at 5. So, but then I got a little nap later, and we were gonna go see James Bond today, but we were just like, my wife and I are just exhausted. Just 5-6 hours of sleep a night for every night lately has taken its toll. So we've been struggling a bit, but I did get a good nap today, so that was good. And my wife went out, had some time to herself, so now the kid's napping, and then I get a little time to myself when she gets up, so which is nice. Congrats on. I never used to be a nap guy, but now it's just like I will kill a man for a nap. Okay, maybe not that far, but let's do this. This is gonna be pretty wide here. Perks of being a parent, yeah. Luckily, she's a good kid. She's just... the sleep has been rough, or the lack of. But she's going down easy. She's going to bed easy. It's just she's waking up too early. I think we just got to start putting her to bed a bit later. Anyway, that's been Toddler Talk with Canuck. So I want to leave some space here, but son just went off to college and I know I get told that a lot. Just like enjoy the time. My kid's 2 already, and it's like I don't even know where time's gone for that. So I feel it already. I think we might just do something like that. Maybe a smaller one here. I mean, that is kind of shoehorning the drive into here. But people can take this on. And I think this, I might work on the fairway to make this a bit more of the risky spot. So like maybe just a bit of a pop up here. I want to make that a little bit more. Echo that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I kind of want to make that position A. And this to be probably the more common position B. But again, this is not an overly difficult second shot in, so. But we can work on the green to make it a little bit tougher from that angle. Okay, let's lace down some surfaces. What's up, Pat? What are the last 2 to 3 things to check before you publish a course? Ooh, that's a good question. Final little touches. Make sure all your pars are correct. That's probably my biggest one. So make sure you don't have a 550-yard par 4 or a 470-yard par 5, unless it is one, but make sure your pars are correct. That would be my big one. Obviously pins, make sure you don't have any completely unfair pins. And what else? Those would be my 2 big ones. Yeah, pin placements are probably the biggest. That's one that I'm checking a bunch too, and I still don't get it right. There's a couple things on Thieves Landing. There's like a missed piece of rough on number 6 right in front of the green. And the number 7 pin 1 pin placement is terrible. But otherwise, you know. And then, you know, like there's always little gremlins at work once the publish button gets hit, where you swear you've checked something 1,000 times. Level tee boxes, yeah, that's something I don't do well with. Oh yeah, that is true. Ben put something on the forums for that. A good checklist. Okay, I really can't. Yeah, this is. I want everything kind of running down that way. Yeah, no problem, man. So yeah, if you're a new designer or looking for questions, or I don't mind answering them. That's what kind of helps the time go by for me. So, give me questions. Purely contest courses. Speaking of contests, I am trying to work with 2K to see how interested they would be in having me host a official PGA Tour 2K21 course design contest, with the winning course getting one of these multiplayer playlist Divot Derby slots instead of my slot. So I think they're talking to see if it's possible. You'd have a theme, a relative rough theme that you'd have to work at, which has not been told yet. But anyway, that's kind of what I would like. Because, I mean, I need a break from building courses. And two, I've had my time. Like, I appreciate all the love from 2K, but I want to see some other designers get a chance. And I think doing a design contest might be fun. So we'll see what 2K says. I don't really have a choice in the matter. If they say, nope, sorry, it's your course, you build it, I'm building it. But that is what I would like. Ultimately. Most cacti wins. Yes, man. Yes. Man, that joke's still going. Still going. Okay. All right, I guess we have to put in some fairway. Well, I think 2K is recognized that what's going to set them apart. The big ace up their sleeve that EA doesn't have is a course designer. And I think they see that. And I think for a lot of people, you know, EA is going to be great. I can't wait to play EA when it comes out. I'm excited. But I think it's going to hold its... We haven't seen much, but if it's a typical EA golf game, it's going to hold people's interest for about 2 months. And then that's probably, I would say, 3 or 4 months outside of that. My guess is 2K's new game is going to come out. I think the timing is perfect for 2K. I think interest will be waning with the EA game, and 2K can pounce. So, I mean, early spring up to the Masters before the EA game comes out. EA is going to have a lot of hype. They're going to have a lot of people on their side. 2K is going to have to just kind of struggle around and survive with no new content and stuff. That's fine. Let EA have their time. And then, I mean, I think the timing is going to work out nice. I love the competition. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the new EA game is going to be. I can't wait. R.I.P. the Nomad, yes. Okay. It's a bit of a flat approach. And as always, I continue to apologize for the world's slowest course build with complete course construction. It's just, I don't know. I'm just so slow with that piece of content. I don't know why. It's not hard for me to make. It's not hard for me to do. I'm enjoying the build, but videos just are not being made. But that course will be done at some point. Just when, I don't know. Okay. There's things being discussed, but some of us are NDA'd and can't really talk about that, so. There are talks, we'll say that. Things are being discussed, questions are being asked. But, yeah. That's probably about all I can say for right now. Okay, should be their chief consultants. They do definitely rely on the designers in the Next Maker program for feedback and stuff, but when the time comes, right? We're not making the game, they're making the game. And there hasn't even been an announcement of a new game yet, so. I mean, we know it's coming. We know they're working on something. And we know it's a golf game, so. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Now play the game of how did Canuck make these bunkers? All right, all right. All right, so we're just gonna make our way around here. Okay. There we go. Am I enjoying the new TGC Tour this season? I'm enjoying it more than I was. It just comes down to, for me, I don't have enough time to put into the actual gameplay right now to be decent at it. I had a good week this week, though. I played late last night, and I was pretty happy with how I played, but... yeah, I mean, overall, I'm definitely enjoying it more, but it was just a bit unfortunate timing with, you know, all the controversy and the switch back to pro, and then 2 days later, this little stealth patch comes out and all of a sudden makes Master like where it should have been. I think that's a little frustrating. I think Master right now is probably the way to go, but it's not my decision to make. But I'm enjoying it on Pro. Okay, couple little bunkers there. And those are really going to come into play. We can also play with the tee boxes too, so... Actually, might even bring the fairway out a little bit more. I think I might back it up to there. Since I'm lazy, we'll just add on from here. Yeah, the pro setting's great. It's nice to be like able to somewhat consistently hit perfects. There we go. just extend it out there a bit. Okay. She's coming. We just got to work on this fairway bunkers a little bit, depth-wise. And we also got to think about, are we putting any bunkering in here? Or maybe we're making this bunker in here. I don't know if I want to. Do I? I was originally not going to make that bunker, but now I've kind of made this steep enough where maybe a couple bunkers there might be. Like, those will be nasty little bunkers to get out of. Well, not really, but I feel like the planting is a little bit too close, that if I have fairway here, it's going to careen off into the junk. Unless, again, I scale back the planting, but then that's kind of going to ruin. Yeah. No, I think we're gonna maybe bunker it instead. I think we're gonna bunker it instead. Do. But yeah, I've been a little bit quiet on the PGA front. I've been taking a little break for myself. Like I've been saying, I've been going at it with building up my content and all that since the new game came out, and it's been great, and I've seen a huge jump in my numbers, but it's also been a lot. Oh, I do have... Oh, hold on. Oh. I thought I did. That's something. Because we didn't have any rough around here. Yeah, I'm just enjoying family time, and then time with my wife, and then time with some other games, and it's been nice. But the bug still gets me. I'll be like, you know what? I want to design, and lately when I have those urges to design, I try not to ignore them, because you never know when they're going to come around again. Okay, there we go. That's looking a little bit better. So I'm going to make just some kind of really deep, flat-ish bunkers in here. Maybe something like this. There we go. Something like that. I got a follower of some part. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Now, I think that's a follower to my Twitch channel. I am on Twitch as well. That's where I stream a lot of my other games, iRacing and anything else I'm playing. I'm playing about 1 million games at the moment and just can't seem to decide on a couple to spend my time on. Okay. There. Okay. fix those, but that is the idea. Now, I think I might make a larger one down here just to catch any second shots or long shots, people trying to cut the corner a bit. Could be in a little bit of trouble down here. Okay. I don't love that, but I think it'll work. I think it'll work. All right, let's pop out all these distance markers. Once we get a little bit better with the sculpting, it hopefully should look a little bit better than what it's looking like right now. Okay. It is pretty steep. There's the tee shot there. I think the tee shot's going to be better. Popped up a little bit. This will also look better once we plant it. And then there's going to be a big open space here that we're going to have to deal with as well. Okay. So we'll put our little layer of fairway around here. Okay. Do the same with this guy. Okay. It got real quiet in here all of a sudden. Did I say something? Was it something I said? Listening. Planting can't putt right now. We're all lurking. We're all lurking. That's fine. I know 90% of you guys are just lurking. That's cool. That's cool. All in the designer. There you go. There you go. Ice 67 Glacier. What's up, man? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. That's a new name I have yet to see. Thanks for popping in, checking out the stream. Appreciate it. Oh, now everyone's talking. You guys gotta keep me engaged here. I'm gonna stop. You guys inspire me to design, so. Clearing up dinner. Okay. Graphics card died. Oof. Tips on construction. How can you add a waypoint? Well, you can only add one waypoint per hole, so you can't add an additional one. If that's what you're asking. Which is a bit... I mean, the waypoints are really just real general things anyway, so... There we go. We have Fairway. Hidden Forest Golf Club. Nice, congrats. Congrats, my friend. Yeah, if we have time, we might take a look at it a bit later. Base, yeah, it's really just to aim the T markers. And yeah, if you're doing like triple dog legs, it might not be the greatest hole. Yeah, exactly what Ben said. Okay. Which way is the lighting going here? Okay, that's actually... Clearing dinner and clearing confusion. Is there anything this man cannot do? Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, definitely want, you know, the first course is always the starter course, right? Like I said, to get good at this, you gotta put in the time. It's not something where you're gonna be, you know, you're gonna spend 10 hours in the designer and be one of the best ones around. It's time. It is time and effort and learning the tools. Big fan of B101's work. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. So, a tip I always have for open space, empty space, I mean, just elevation. Like using these hills here, now I've hidden a good chunk of this flat space. And I can plant it, that's going to look much more interesting. There we go. Having issues on Xbox making ground weathered by sinking any trees. It's really dependent on the theme. Some themes do a lot better job of it than others. So... all my tee boxes were greens instead of fairway. That doesn't really matter too much, actually. I used to use greens as tee boxes, so that's actually not a huge deal. Patriots and Cowboys. I completely lost the the football bug. For a few years, I was really into it, but lost it. Lost it. Thank you, Nick in Florida. Kind of want a tier here. That would be a bit of a nasty one, but you get a little kicker there. That'd be kind of fun. That would be kind of fun. I think only certain themes will make the ground change. Yeah, exactly. All right, later, Ben. Have a good one, man. I'm going to bed at 9:30. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Your TGC thread about being online is not working. I have no idea what that means. Like the link, the online link I posted? Obsolete, what's up? Alec, what's up? Oh, it doesn't work? All right, well. You found me anyway, Cappy, so it all worked out in the end. Not sure why it's not working. Okay. A golf hole is coming together here. All right, Brady, have a good one, man. It is. I've been like, when I do it offline, I just throw on a podcast and just chill. I mean, I've been doing it for so long now, like I'm in a bit of a rut right now. I won't lie. I'm definitely in a rut, which is why the content is definitely slowed down. But it happens. A lot of you guys haven't been around long enough to experience your first rut. I've had about 12 of them. Oh, done playing local car 3 course. Sweet. Game's feeling good before Kiowa Island. Nice, you lucky bugger. That'll be fun. Okay, let's throw down some bunkers. Troy, what's up? Thank you. We're off to a decent start on this course, I would say. We'll put the second tee box here. I've had the golf bug for a while now. Unfortunately, I've caught the golf bug right at the end of the golf season. So that's not helpful. I mean, you technically could still golf. I mean, not today. It's pouring rain today, but you can technically play all year round here in Vancouver. It does stay mild enough most days. It wouldn't be pleasant a lot of days in November, December to go out golfing, but it's doable. It doesn't snow here very often. We maybe get one day of snow and then it melts like in the evening. Some days we'll get snow for about a week, or some years, but mostly not. Is there any way to get the hole that you were working on to come back up after playtesting? It always opens back up in that pulled out view and you have to zoom around. No, unfortunately not. I've never really considered that to be too big of a pain in the butt, but yeah, it's not. I don't think that's a thing. Every time I see this course, you smile. Loved it ever since you were looking for inspiration and we were spitballing Iceland places. Yeah. That was a little while ago. Placing a brick retaining wall behind the tee. Took 4 sections, need to rotate. Tried to grab all 4 sections. Yeah, that's you can't. Unfortunately, there's no real option. You can't really group individual objects together and move them all at once. You have to rotate them individually. Yeah, I'm still fighting the tail end of a cold. That's why I'm sniffling a bunch. But a lot better than I was. I don't like this bunker also. I think we're going to pull this bunker out. So long. Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's just those little quality of life things that I would love to see in the new designer. Improvements. Just minor things. Okay. This hole is not going to be the most amazing hole on the golf course. Far from it. But you can't have 18 signature holes. Which is code for this hole's good enough. And I don't have any other ideas. Okay, how are people getting from 6 to 7? I think we'll have to walk kind of up the hill here. Maybe I'll just flatten this area out a little bit. Get 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah, if you're in those fairway bunkers, you'll be struggling. You'll be struggling. Hi, I just joined the Designer Society on PC and just got a PC. Previously played Xbox and have lots to do to progress levels. Nice. I think if you're definitely more into designer, you're gonna definitely enjoy having a PC over a console. It's just the designer's quicker, it's snappier. You can do a lot more. You can collaborate. You can take screenshots. That being said, there's some great console designers, and you can still do the same stuff construction-wise, but it's just, yeah, a lot easier. Okay, now it's time to start prettying this hole up. So what I'm thinking is we've kind of got this little depression here. We'll probably plant the heck out of this area here. Bit of a rocky, grassy area down in there. Just a little natural chasm off the tee. So if you top one off the tee on the back tees, you're not finding your ball. That's basically what's happening. What's that tee shot look like? I'm a little worried it's not. It's all right. It's intimidating. Ooh, see, that's where you want to put it, right there. Green needs work. Oh yeah, there'll be stuff on the right too. Great if you could share files, think of the design. Oh, I know. yeah. Lots you could do, but unfortunately with consoles and sharing files, it's never going to happen. I mean, back in the early days of the golf club, there were a few courses made, and they just 18 PC designers just sent the file around, and each person made a hole. And that was one of the first, like, whoa, we can do that? I'm going to back the tee box up a bit. That course was even before my time. This is just a Iceland themed project that I'm working on for 2K. Yeah, cross-platform is definitely needed. I have to play with the I like that. Oh. Okay, just I think we're gonna need to bring this up a little bit. All right, Jamie, have a good one, man. There we go. Now that bunker really pops. Geothermal spring. Yeah, we might do something like that. Might be something up here we might work on. Some little hot springs in these little pools here. Perhaps. But we'll save that for the end, probably. Okay, so let's start with some preliminary work here. Planting wise. No, we were talking about that earlier. Coastal course still not done yet. I haven't released an episode in a few weeks, so it's coming. We'll get it done. It's just other things I've been prioritizing. Early stream, I guess. Yeah, kind of. I don't usually stream around this time, but had a little extra time today, so figured why not. Okay. Hey, Connor. Off YouTube a long time. Got the design dish again. Itch again. Cool, man. Well, good to have you back. Did I bin NHL 22? No. It's still around. It's still around. In that it's installed on my PlayStation. I think I'll dive in and play some franchise once the roster update comes out. You like YouTube better? I like the streaming quality and stuff better, and I get more of an audience that watches my videos, my on-demand videos. So, but yeah, I mean, not having raids and that kind of stuff, it's not as good a user or a viewer experience, I feel, on here, but it's fine. All right, we're gonna pull a little bit of this this single planting out. As you can see, I have heroically saved the day on the file size, which was an issue. I replanted basically the whole course, And I cut the file size from 40% to 5% with some magic. But we are still going to utilize this where we can. Oops. Not what I wanted to do. Put some up here. Yeah, I thought I wasn't going to buy it either, but there was a moment of weakness on Friday night. I was bored and I'm like, oh, I could use a new game. And I'm like, yeah, NHL would be a great idea. And then I was enjoying it. And then last night I was like, I'm going to play this online. That was the worst decision I ever made. I'm like, I hate this game. Why is grass such a file size killer? Great question. I'm not sure. Not sure. A little bit of difference between short and long grass here. I think there's too much. There's too much of the long stuff in here. Pull that out. No, I mean, it depends on sometimes the bigger bushes will interfere, but I don't know. I keep them at least 10 to 15. What's up, June? Where can you play the Nadeshot course? Just the main menu and go to play now, search for courses, type in Thieves Landing, and you can play it as many times as you want. Do I have any good flat courses? I don't have a lot of great flat courses, no. Maybe the closest you would kind of consider to be flat-ish would be maybe Persephone Golf Club. I don't have a ton of elevation on that one. But I like elevation, so... Okay. Something like that to get started at least. Kind of digging that. There are 4 courses, 4 Persephones. I hate to say this, but look at the thumbnails. Look at the one that looks the best, and that is the one. Oh, 4 Thieves Landings, yeah. How do you get good framing on holes? That's a tough one to answer. That's just kind of eye. That's just kind of eye based. And a lot of practice and a lot of observing other holes. My course is in course like yours was elevation. Yeah, if you can use elevation well, your course is going to pop. But if you don't do elevation well, it's going to be worse than a regular flat course. So it is something you really got to work at. There are no shortcuts in design. That should be the new mantra. There are no shortcuts. I mean, I can make it look pretty fast, but I've, in 7 years, put in 5,000 hours into the designer. That's not even a that's not even a crazy number. That is probably my number. Actually, no, I don't think it's that much. It might be more like 3. And this has been another hour. All right, we still got a little bit to do here, but I think I am going to call it an afternoon here today. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Much appreciated. And yeah, a rare Sunday stream. I'm going to try to be back. Oh, no problem, June. I will try to be back on Thursday, regular scheduled stream Thursday night. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks again, guys. Have a good rest of your weekend. And we'll see you soon. Later.